The cheapest place for you to buy house now in the whole of United Kingdom is Milton Keynes. You know why? Because what if I tell you that 3-bedroom house is going for £50,000, and that's a deposit too. The full money is £50,000, and let me show you guys the area. Let me show you guys the area. If you want, contact me. Come to my DM. Let me show you guys. Let me flip my camera.
Flip it.
You see, this is what you're going to get, guys, for £50,000. You can never beat it, guys. Which area find like this when they say house for £50,000? I know say they bush you, but your £50,000, it gonna work. It gonna work for you. Not be saying that your 50,000 they work. You see the environment, now then you go buy £50,000 house. 3 bed though, in a 2 bed you gotta go for. Not finish. That one has 15,000. If na 1 bed, now £6,000. So you go fit us in no fit buy house. What make you feel say we fit buy house? Now because of now.
Sure, you know the city council that they drive. Now make them fit buy house.
Yes, now.
How cheap.
You want try? You know fit try. This is the cheapest place ever, Why Milton Keynes be bush? Milton Keynes is a bush, guys. So with your £50,000, you will get 3-bedroom house with a very big, massive garden. And you want try?
Not they say what you call a store. What you call where we put
garage. Yes, now garage for like big garage. If I reach us, no worry, I go video my garage show now. We bought our house £50,000, guys. Serene area.
Serene garden deal.
But now bush, they see bush everywhere, abi.
You
go see park. You go see one house, you go see bush. But it not mean see house, see bush. It not mean at least £50,000 is something. It's very cheap. You go stay comfortably. Work day. No, they don't pay council tax here. No, you don't buy. Everything till that kingdom come. What are you saying?
They're not they pay light bill, don't forget.
No, like guys, this house comes with everything.
With council tax and light bill.
Council tax, light bill, energy, everything you could think of.
What not come with now? Now, what you not come with?
I gotta stop it here because yo, Milton Keynes, the cheapest place to buy a house in the whole of the UK right now. These things ought not be so. Now, I know there's already some kind of, I guess, back and forth beef going on in the context I used to speak in the context of this video, and that's obvious because of the post at the beginning that the family showed. But the reality is, it's crazy when content can come out like this and give you an impression that something like this can be the case, i.e. £50,000 properties in Milton Keynes. But when you start getting to this part of the video where they're talking about including council tax, including electricity, including everything included, that's when you know, okay, these things ought not be so. Listen, what is it out there that's got people telling people that they can go and get properties for £50,000 in places like Milton Keynes? It's never going to happen. Even if there's another crash in the market, it's not going to happen. £50,000 properties in places like Milton Keynes. The average income of people there alone is more for that zone. And this is the problem a lot of the time when people are creating certain kinds of content, because what happens is the novice, the person who doesn't know, who has no idea about how these things work, will now be sliding into these people's DMs and saying, hey, listen, you said £50,000, so I'm looking for a £50,000 house. You said that's not the deposit. You said that's the whole property. I'm interested in getting a property like that. You know, this is so crazy. Let's do it. Let's take a look, right? Let's take a look right now at what is actually popping off in Milton Keynes, because outside of something like a shared ownership, I don't think this is possible at all. So let's do this. We are looking for, let's go to Rightmove. Let's use Rightmove for this one. All right, Rightmove, boom. All right, we're gonna go straight in here and let's just straight away just check Milton Keynes. All right, and we're gonna check the whole of Milton Keynes. I'm gonna get back to the video because I want to see the rest of how they wrap this up. If they reveal to us that this is a prank or something like that. But let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. So we go into here. We're gonna look at this area only. If we want, we can even go a quarter mile out. Price range. They said 50,000. Let's go a bit higher. Let's go to 60,000 and see if there's anything like that. And let's even include offers subject to contract, so STC, as well as anything under offer, just in case, right? And let's hit search properties. All right, now here's what's interesting, right? First property that shows up is actually £35,000. This is a featured property, but this is a flat, a 1-bed, 1-bathroom flat, and also is an auction house. So this is presumptuously an auction, and you can also see there's a guide price. So there isn't any £50,000 property in Milton Keynes to start with, but let's keep going deeper, right? Let's keep going deeper. All right, we got this one, sold subject to contract, 60,000 guide price, okay? So this went to auction with this particular auction house, and the guide price was £60,000. So again, it was starting at 60,000. But here's what's interesting. This again is a studio. As you can see here, it says studio. Okay, so this isn't even a free bed like it's being purported inside of the video, which again is kind of interesting. It's interesting when we get these kind of skits or these kind of back and forth content, you know, videos, because there are people out there who may be born and raised in the UK or who are coming up. They might be in their early 20s. There might be people who come from other countries who literally see a skit like this, see content like this online and start thinking, okay, cool, I can buy a house. Okay, I can buy a house. I can buy a house for 50,000, right? It doesn't work like that. Do your research, do your research, do your research, do your due diligence. I could say this so many times and still not have said it enough times. So I'm going to say it again, do your research, right? Let's go deeper into this because I want to get to the end of the video, see if they're going to reveal at the end that they're just joking, they're just kidding. And then we'll share a few more things. So here we've got £60,000 shared ownership. Okay, so now this is shared ownership. So you won't own the whole property. But again, it's a flat, which is a 2-bedroom flat, 1 bathroom. Okay, let's keep tracking. Let's see what else is up here. We see a flat, 1 bathroom, 1 bedroom. This one's 60,000 fixed price. Okay, so fixed price, 1 bedroom, 60,000. And then it looks like there's a lot more of that kind of opportunity there. Again, 58,748 apartment, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom premium listing. Okay, and then 57,500 flat, 2 bedroom. Let's look at 3 more of these: apartment, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 55,000 offers over. And last but not least, or look at 2 more: apartment, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 55,000. And then this last one, in case it's a house, I'm waiting to find a house, right? Masonette, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 55,000. So what it looks like, firstly, we didn't find anything under £50,000 first and foremost. And not only did we not find anything under £50,000 or up to £50,000, the only thing that looked like it was below £50,000 was a £35,000 property listing, which was a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom flat, I believe, right? Let's check this. It is a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom flat. That's the only thing we found below 50,000. Then every other thing was some form of a flat, an apartment, a masonette, something of that ilk. Now, the reason this is so important is because if you don't do your research, if you don't do your due diligence, you can be subjected to false information. And if you're subjected to false information, guess what's going to happen? You're going to go out there and attempt to do stuff and it's not going to work. And you're going to say, oh, this didn't work, instead of realizing that you were trying to do something that couldn't work. Now, if this was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe the prices would be different, right? But this is today. So let's look at what's happening today. Now, let's run the rest of this. Let's see what else they're going to say. Let's see if they're going to reveal that this is a prank, or maybe the beef saga that they're having back and forth is more important than the actual true information coming out about real estate in Milton Keynes. And just for the record, Milton Keynes is not the cheapest place to buy property in the UK. There's so many other places further up north from London, let me say it that way, where you can buy properties at a lower rate than in Milton Keynes, and possibly even for 50,000, maybe even for less than that, definitely. But no 3 bedrooms in Milton Keynes for 50,000 unless they're off plan, and that's going to be some next kind of pseudo strategy the developer's doing, or unless they are coming through shared ownership and you are not owning the whole property. And even from the few that we just looked at, the shared ownership options were 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom flats. So and they were at 50,000, 60,000 pounds. So a bit of a stretch. But let's see what else they're going to say.
Okay.
Now
water. They need to pay water.
Okay.
Pay water.
Because people fit to they use water in here.
They use water.
Okay. Make I see the build. Come back.
This one very simple. 50,000.
See now, as it there for carcass, okay, don't come up small.
Don't come up.
You go there cheaper.
46.
Yes.
46,000.
Now you go there cheap now. If you don't complete and finish, you have to pay that £50,000
Very cheap.
for 3 bed though. What a cheap place! Oh my God! See this side now. They see the build. You know, say as na bush, come rush am now, because this time next year, sorry is your name. You know, you're gonna pay £450,000 for 3 bedroom house. Exactly. So right now, you better come and pay this one right now. Now say I not do well, oh. I don't show you how to buy our own because update. Because I know say and only I know say that they talk say these people when just come, which day they come for you, they don't buy 3 bedroom house. Now the updates be this. You think say we get £450,000? Say go buy 3 bedroom house. Come with everything.
Only water you pay. Only water.
You can't beat that. Nowhere in the whole of United Kingdom. You can't even beat that.
Telling you.
How? It's not possible. Please come and join us in Milton Keynes, guys. Please. We need you to come. Come on.
Update.
Okay, bye-bye. See you guys later. Bye.
Listen, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those who slid into the DMs of the creator who literally got the plug, the hookup to come and update right here in the comments below and let me know if these things ought to be sold. Guys, Milton Keynes is most likely not going to have any properties for £50,000. If you find them, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Feel free to send the links in the comments below. Feel free to update us so we also know, because everybody has a desire and a passion and an interest to grow. And I'm sure that we'll all be rushing to Milton Keynes based off of this insight. So with that being said, guys, Sammy ICanWin signing out. Good day, God bless. As I usually say, remember, small keys open big doors. And please, please do your due diligence. Let's go.
Small keys open big doors.